Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission.
When you describe that multicultural kind of aspect, it seems to define Filipinos in many ways. It makes me think of Carlos B. Romulo's writings. He was the Secretary General for the United Nations in 1948, 45. The final deciding factors.
Secretaries of UN.
That's right. In fact, the final deciding factor for Israel becoming a nation. The Philippines was the turning point, and he made that decision, Carlos B. Romulo. But he wrote something called I Am a Filipino. Yeah. And it was that blend of East meets West. Yes. And so your context may be Chinese. Yeah. Filipinos have this multicultural aspect about them. How do you think that helps? God used them to propel the mission of God, maybe perhaps better than even other nations.
Yeah. Well, the Philippines has a positive view of the West. In fact, we always say that after having 300 years of being, let's say, influenced by Spanish, the Spanish convent.
You're very gracious by using the word influenced. Yeah. By, I think many other people might use different terminology.
Yeah. Then the American influence came in, but it gave the positive inputs, especially education.
I see.
And the Protestantism and education. The modern science and health.
Okay.
Those are the values which hardly any Filipino would forget. And then came the Second World War, and General MacArthur, coming back from defeat, to come back and fulfilling his "I shall return" promise.
Yes.
That is another thing that make most Filipinos say "Hi, Joe."
Yes.
With not just a smile, but with a very friendly,
warmth.
warmth.
I've been called Joe many times. My name is David. For those who don't understand, I mean, they're referring to that GI Joe or that military personnel. Hi, Joe is a colloquial statement for a foreigner, right?
And so
hey,
most
Joe.
Filipinos, I would say, not just only like the West, we have been Hollywoodized and McDonaldized.
Is this the part where I apologize, or what do I do?
You don't need to. That's what makes Filipino multicultural, and very absorbing of cultures. And that value is because the Filipino capability to absorb and accept and welcome various cultures is natural in our food, in our especially and fashion, etc. And normally I would kid my Filipino friends by saying, the Filipino culture is very un-Asian. Because at this point of history, most Asian cultures would consider anyone as an enemy, and you have to prove that you're a friend. But the Filipino culture welcomes a person and assumes that person is a friend until proven otherwise.
I see.
So that's the reverse.
Yes.
The Chinese would look at you with suspicion immediately. Once you're a foreigner or you practice something non-Chinese, you are immediately an outsider. But the Filipino would assume that you come in as a friend and would accept you into their community until you prove to be really somebody obnoxious.
Hopefully not, yes.
So, but that's the uniqueness, I would say, of Filipino culture, which I think comes from the primitive tribal worldview, which the land belongs to all.
I see.
Okay, we share this common planet Earth. And so that whole common property rather than private property that came in through colonial experience sort of destroy that kind of trust and build on an openness, because the assumption of the worldview is that the world is one.
Yes.
And we share it together.
Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission. This podcast is powered by Within Reach Global. Subscribe, watch, and listen on YouTube today. Visit missionspulse.com.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought. Also, you might want to check out this video here, and honestly, that one's not bad either. Make sure you subscribe to Missions Pulse by clicking the subscribe button right here, and also click that little bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video.